Hey everyone, welcome back to VIA News. Today, we're diving into the massive protests shaking Israel and questioning whether Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's leadership is at risk. Israel has been gripped by some of the largest protests in recent memory, triggered by the tragic deaths of 6 Israeli captives in Gaza. The public is furious, blaming Netanyahu's government for failing to secure a ceasefire and the captives' release. We're seeing hundreds of thousands of Israelis take to the streets, demanding accountability and a change in leadership. Now let's break this down. The protests are a direct response to Netanyahu's handling of the ongoing conflict with Hamas. Critics argue that Netanyahu's focus on military solutions has only escalated violence and instability in the region. His reluctance to engage in negotiations and the tragic outcome of a rescue operation that resulted in the deaths of over 200 Palestinians have only fueled the public's anger. But it's not just the public that's upset. Israel's largest labor union, Histadrut, announced a general strike, reflecting widespread discontent. Although a court order ended the strike, the protests continued, with even opposition leaders like Yair Lapid joining the demonstrators. This shows a significant shift in the political landscape, where once steadfast supporters are now demanding change. On the flip side, Netanyahu's supporters argue that his tough stance against Hamas is essential for Israel's security. They believe his leadership deters future attacks and protects Israeli citizens. Despite the growing protests, Netanyahu still has a strong base that sees his hardline policies as necessary in a volatile region. So, what's next for Netanyahu? His leadership is at a crossroads. Some analysts suggest he might double down on his existing policies, prioritizing his political survival over calls for compromise. Others believe the mounting pressure from within Israel and the international community could force him to reconsider his approach. The outcome of this situation is crucial, not just for Israel's domestic politics, but for the broader Middle East region. The international community is watching closely, hoping for a de-escalation of the conflict and a return to meaningful dialogue. In summary, Netanyahu's hold on power is being tested like never before. The massive protests and growing public outcry are a clear sign that many Israelis want a change in leadership. Whether Netanyahu can weather this storm and regain the trust of his people remains to be seen. Thanks for tuning into VIA News. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on this developing story. Stay informed, stay engaged, and we'll see you next time.